Hello, all my beautiful people all around the world watching me right now. It's like I always have stains on my clothes. Yeah, this stuff is the rest, it's ashes from sage. I used to sage my house. So it's the rest of it. It's not anything else. If your mind is kinda wondering, like, yeah, I'm gonna do something that I haven't seen anybody do on the internet or on their platform. Y'all know I'm creative, so I do stuff that people don't do, y'all. Like it's only logical. Come on now, let's do this shit. I am going to read and comment on the post that I see on my Facebook feed for y'all. I'm going to read them. They are in different languages, and I'm going to explain to y'all my perspective on them. First, we have a post in French by or should I say Friedrich von Schiller. Schiller, yes, in German, Schiller, von Schiller. The post is in French. Les grands arrêteront de dominer quand les petits arrêteront de ramper. I repeat, les grands arrêteront de dominer quand les petits arrêteront de ramper. It means the great will stop to dominate when the small or the little ones will stop crouching. Yes, it's like when the little people or when the small people stop crouching, stop accepting the crumbs, right? Then the greats, which means the people that are deciding for the small ones, they will stop dominating. It's just a matter of choice. This is why I always preach freedom of choice. This is why I always preach freedom in general, because if you have the choice, then you are free. For real, at every second, you are free to choose a different path, and which each decision that you take, you change the outcome of how your life is unfolding. Yes, this is by Friedrich von Schiller. So it's really, you could extend it on politics and stuff like that, but politics is not really I don't really like politics that much. I mean, the mainstream politics. Okay, second post, you can't fake a frequency. You can't fake a frequency. That is more than true, y'all. That is like, you can't fake a frequency. Like, I don't know. You can't fake it. You can fake it. And even when, I used to say, sometimes it's so hard to decipher some truth because they are cluttered with symbolisms. They are cluttered with beauty in some type of way. They are cluttered with desire. They reflect some kind of desire that you have. Therefore, you become oblivious to the inner or the inside truth because it's just flooded of symbolisms that your subconscious might like. Your subconscious might recognize has some kind of resonating pattern. Yes, so you can fake a frequency. If you're not I'm not gonna say if you're not real, because people are always real. People are always being real. Even when they are faking it, they are manifesting their fakeness. People are always real. They are real in their fakeness. And here you can see that, I can see because you're not seeing you're looking at me. You can fake a frequency. You can fake it, like your frequency, which is your realness. You can fake it. You can fake it. I have like this thing, like my head are really weird, Joe. Like, don't pay attention to my head or anything. Just pay attention to my beautiful face, talking, and Anyway, I have a third post in French again. Avant, on n'avait pas de tablette ni de portable. On savait s'amuser. It means before we didn't have tablets or smartphones, and we knew how to have fun. It's like when we didn't have those things, those technologies, we knew how to have fun. I'm not someone that is really against technology. Not at all. I use technology. I like technology. On the contrary, but it's true that humanity kind of lost their sense of amusement having fun, or just simple happiness. Like, I think it's called frugality, when someone can enjoy the little things of life. And humanity kind of, like, they are really far away from it now. It's like, since the insurgence of big technology, fast technology, it's like they slip more and more away from being a simple person, having fun with simple stuff. And it's like they miss the magic of the simple things in life. The true magic of life is in the simple things. Let's go on. I pay attention to who someone becomes when they don't get their way, because that's going to show who they are for real. This is Nipsey Hussle. Rest in power, Mr. Hussle. Actually, I got a song coming up, I don't know when exactly, but it's a tribute I pay to Nipsey Hussle. And it's also a demo, so if you notice some acoustic, or some acoustic or some sonic, imperfections. So this is why it's not really mastered. It's just mixed, and that's it. They just gave me the demo, and not that they just gave me the demo, but I didn't follow up. Yes, because I had so many tracks and stuff like this. Yes, he said, I pay attention to who someone becomes when they don't get their way, because that's going to show me who they really are, or who they are for real. It's like, when you don't get your way, how do you react? Or who do you become when you don't get their way? If you desire something or someone, who do you become when you're not getting this person or this thing that you desire? Or who do you become? It's like, it's life teaching you, or the universe teaching you. Okay, you want this? Alright, cool. Then let me show you that you're not gonna get it, in order for me to see what kind of person you are. And everything that is suffering is based on fear. Like, the root cause of suffering is fear. And when someone reacts inauthentically when they don't get their way, that means they are fearing the outcome of them not getting the thing or the person or just the energy that they want. You feel me? If I want, for example, let's say, if I want $10 million, right? If I want $100 million, let's say I want it tomorrow, and tomorrow I wake up and I still don't have it. It's not there. How do I react? Do I kill myself? Do I cut my veins? Do I commit suicide? And is suicide going to resolve the problem for me? Or do I go about my subconscious not allowing me to get this, because it's really just about you know what? Illusion of separation, fear, and lack of I'm not gonna say self-respect, but self-hope. Do you hope? Do you have hope? On yourself? Do you hope on yourself? Do you believe? Can you bet on yourself? It's like, I don't know, man. I'm talking to some people right here. They're gonna get the message. I believe. I hope. I believe with all my heart that they will get the message and they will understand, in order for them to take some smarter ways, to adopt some smarter approaches when it comes to manifesting stuff or people or energies or level of consciousnesses in their life. It's not that hard, yo. It just takes you to work on yourself. It just takes you to admit. You don't have to admit it to anyone. If you have hurt someone in the past, you don't even have to listen. You see me, when people hurt me, they think I'm waiting for an excuse or I'm waiting for an apology. I really don't. If you come and apologize, it's honorable. I will honor that. But at the same time, I'm someone that is so on his mission, I can say. He's so on his journey. He's so focused on himself, because life has taught me, both the easy and the hard way, that the best way to change not only yourself for the better, and also the world, also your family's condition, your community's condition, is to work on yourself. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how many times I should say it in order for people to really consider it. You just have to work on yourself. You are all that exists. You see the cosmos, this is you for real. You are not something or someone separated from everything or everyone else. It's just an illusion. It's just a theater. You know, it's just a circus, a fucking stupid circus, and you have to get above that stupidity. And the more depressed you feel, it's actually the more strength that you have accumulated in order to transcend that state. It's really illogical what I just said, but this is how, this is the way it works for real. Listen, the more down you feel, the more energy you actually have to go through stuff and to win and to conquer yourself. It's like, for real, even if it doesn't make sense in your mind, this is how it really is. The truth doesn't need to make sense for you in order for it to be the truth. When you don't get your way, let's say for example, I've seen parents react very violently on their kids when they don't get their way. It's like they tell the kids don't do that, then the kids do it, and they react violently. Now you're showing the kids, if you don't get your way in life, become violent. This is how you teach the kids. You teach the kids not by saying him or her to do stuff, but by doing the stuff. By doing it, you're showing him or her how to do, how to live, how to think, how to breathe, how to manifest, how to be a human being, how to grow, how to evolve. So the work of the whole work, when I say the whole work, I'm talking about globally, humanity. The whole work, it takes everybody. It doesn't take young people only. It takes everyone. It takes kids, it takes teens, it takes toddlers, it takes young adults, it takes adults, it takes people in middle age, right? It takes parents, it takes elders, it takes everyone. And you know why it is that hard? Because people have so many subconscious clutters, right? Things that clutter their mind, especially age. I've seen it. When people get to a certain age, they lose respect for the kids. They lose respect for anyone younger than them. They lose respect for. I've seen it. I've seen elders talking about how old are you? Don't say this stuff. How old are you? I've been on this earth longer than you. You've been on this earth longer? You mean in this lifetime, or just absolutely? On an absolute perspective, you've been on this earth longer than this kid? For real? How do you know that? Do you understand time? Do you understand time? And don't you know that the kid has your gene, and you are closer to physical death than him? That means he has actually lived more years. It means actually... Shit. Damn. I'm talking to the elders now, to the ground people. Your kids have your genes, meaning they are older than you from a genetic perspective. What do I say? What do I mean by that? They have your genes. You have passed your genes onto them. They have your genes, but they have your genes in a younger body, with a younger intelligence, with an upgraded system of everything. Their mind is upgraded. Everything about them is upgraded with the same genes that you are closer to death, to physical death with. With your genes, you're closer to physical death than this kid. It's gonna live its life way after way after you pass away. Now, who lives longer? Because by having your gene, he has lived your life. This is what people don't understand. By carrying your gene as a parent, as a kid, by carrying his or her parents' genes, he has lived more life. He has experienced more. Even if it is inside of a kid's body, he knows more than you. You could say, okay, you know more than him or her, but he has a perspective that is completely new to you, because it's not you that is manifesting all these things in this new body. And if you were the one manifesting all these things in this new body, you wouldn't judge him because you would understand how it feels to be young. You would understand the magic of youth. You would understand the immortality of every kid. You would understand the infinite power that they carry inside themselves. And you would honor them. You wouldn't like treat them like some kind of property. It's like, oh, you my property. Oh, for real? You can't even control your heartbeat. Now you want to control someone else? You can't even control, like, okay, some people, like a lot of people, they can't even control their breath for an hour. They can even sit and meditate and control their breath consciously for an hour. And they're judging someone else. You can even control your own self and you want to control someone else. You can control your heartbeat. If you feel danger, you can't control how you react to it. You will react to defend yourself. Okay, can you not react by feeling that you should adopt a self-defense mode? It's like, God damn it. Can you stop being defensive when you feel danger? Can you control this reaction of being defensive when you feel danger? You can't even control that. You can't control that. It's like there are so many things that we cannot control. Let go of the control. Let go of the, not let go of the control, but let go of the feeling of control. It's a false feeling. It's not real. The only thing that you are controlling is your disability or your inability to free yourself. This is what you are controlling. It's like, I don't want to be free. I am not able to be free. I'm going to control this inability to be free. You have to stay here with me. This is what you're really doing. So when you don't get your way, in life, when things are happening and you realize you don't get your way, stop reacting with violence. Stop reacting with ego. Stop reacting with, oh, it's me. It's not you. It's not you, not in the sense that it's you as a separated entity enforcing your will onto someone else. And a lot of people, they choose, like, for example, when I say violence, not necessarily violence onto someone else, but violence onto themselves. They're like, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to take my life away. But a little do they know, it's like suicide doesn't resolve shit. Suicide just makes things worse because now your family is going to cry about you. Now you're going to make everyone else suffer from your passing away. And also when you arrive on the other side, the problem is not going to be resolved. If anything, it's going to worsen, and now you're going to have to resolve it from the other side, which is a true nightmare. Because people from this side, they don't give a fuck about people on the other side. They don't even perceive them, to be honest. They don't even perceive them. It's just a few. It's just like a little percentage of people on here on this planet. But fortunately, this percentage is growing because people are expanding their consciousness. People are accepting that their physical eyes doesn't see shit. They see less than 1% of what is out there. You know? So suicide, hurting yourself, punishing yourself physically, it's not going to resolve shit. Because the problem is not physical in the first place. The problem is mental. The problem is spiritual. And you know why a lot of people kill themselves or commit suicide or hurt themselves physically? It's because of shame. They don't want to feel ashamed. Let me tell you something about shame. Shame is the twin of shamelessness. Shame is the twin of comfort. You don't feel ashamed, you feel comfortable. And you know why a lot of people judge people that seem to be comfortable with pretty much everything? And I'm talking about both the good and the bad. It's because they're like, oh, if that person was so good, he or she wouldn't be so comfortable in a bad environment, for example, in a shitty environment. He or she wouldn't feel comfortable in a, I don't know, man, in a cave. He or she wouldn't be comfortable in this and that, but they don't realize that this person that is always smiling even while he or she is in hell, this person is so fucking strong. This person is so alchemizing. This person is so transformative. This person is so like, this person is unbeatable. You can beat his happiness. You cannot beat his smile. You cannot beat his drive. You cannot beat her drive. You cannot beat her happiness. You cannot beat her joy. You cannot beat her, I don't know, her openness. You cannot beat it because he or she realized or has realized that you only feel ashamed when you are holding on to something that you are not. Damn. This is not a post on Facebook. This is a live post. This is a live quote. You only feel ashamed when you're holding on to something that you are not. Don't hold on to something that you are not. Every decision that you have taken into your life, if you're not proud of them, if you don't feel comfortable about them, you can undo them. You have the power to unrewire, not unrewire, but unwire the field. People really don't know how much power they have, y'all. People don't know how much power they have, y'all. People don't know how much power they have, y'all. The strongest people is the one that when they do some stuff, they're like, oh, my bad. And that's it, life goes on. My bad. They learn from it. They learn from it. You see me? Sometimes I don't know. It happens that things that I thought about someone wasn't really true. Let's say, okay, let me give you a real example. I just came from outside, right? I just came from a really biking session. I was biking outside. It's actually a beautiful day outside today. It's sunny and it's not really warm, but it's cool. And I was biking and I saw someone, like a man and a woman. And the man was really tall. It was really muscular. I believe he has a gym in his house because this guy, he's top-notch muscular, top-notch, very fit, very not fit but muscular, and his wife, I believe, his girlfriend or anything, his girl beside him was really short, short. She's cute, she's short and stuff like this, and they're walking, and while they see me, listen, when I'm biking, I'm always vibing. I'm listening to music. I have had big headphones, you'll see them. I'm listening. It's I put the volume all the way up, and I pay attention to everything because I'm really observant outside. Because I'm also driving. I'm also biking fast, so I pay attention to not hit or, take a bad turn or something. And I'm always vibing, and because I do rap music, it's I'm always rapping while I'm biking. It's I'm just vibing. It's I'm just feeling alive. I'm just and by doing that, it's my way of being grateful. Every time I do that, it's yeah, thank you, universe. Thank you for this, I don't know, for this infinite ability to just vibe, to appreciate life, to transform bad things into good things, to be invincible, to be self-aware, to be, you feel me, to give people hope, and I'm vibing, and I stopped at a red light, and this is where I saw the men and the women, and they saw me, and I was still bunking, I was still, bumping my head, I was still bumping, and the guy said, look, a foreigner, you see how he's and he said he definitely does hip-hop. He definitely makes hip-hop music or rap music. And the woman said, I don't know, he feels too too aggressive. And the guy said, what? The guy is bumping his head like he's having the best time of his life, and you're saying he's too aggressive. Did he aggress you? And the woman said, no, you know what I'm talking about. And the guy said, nah, the guy is bumping his head. You listen to hip-hop music yourself, so what's up now? And the woman was like, okay. Maybe it's because I'm cold. This is what the woman said. And the guy said, if you're cold, then come, let's cuddle. You're gonna feel hot, you're gonna feel warm, you know? And in my mind, I was like, yeah, this is like, he's tricky about life. You see this man, he's so tall and muscular, you would think like he's the one that is aggressive, or that would say, oh, look at this guy, like he's aggressive or something. But he was the softer one in the couple. It was like, look at this guy, he's having the best time of his life. And the woman who is really short and, you know, slim and stuff like that, she was like, I don't know, like, I feel like he's being too aggressive and stuff. And the guy was like, what? Don't you know the guy is having the best time of his life? He doesn't even mind people around. Like, he doesn't even see us for real. Like, and the woman was like, alright, cool. Maybe I'm too cold. Maybe I'm, and I feel it's too hot, and that means for me it's too aggressive. And the guy was like, don't mind him. If you feel cold, come, let's cuddle. I'm your man. Like, let's cuddle. Like, you're gonna feel warm. And I was like, God damn. Life is really beautiful. Like, and you can even notice that between dogs. If you have a house where several dogs are living, the big dogs, they are usually the ones that are quieter. The small one, you have Chihuahua, you have the small bulldogs and shit like that. They are the ones that are always barking. It's like, it's like, they're always aggressive, they're always barking. And the big ones who can actually do some serious stuff, they're always quiet, they always chill, they always like wholesome, they always want some affection, they always want some cuddling, they always want you to pet them, they always, and they don't usually bark like that because they know when danger really arises, they gonna do some real shit. But the small dogs, they always like hup, 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 like they always like it's like everything is against them. You know why? Because they feel so small. But they don't have to feel small. They don't have to feel small, because you know what is also crazy and both crazy and beautiful about the universe? However small you feel, there is always something smaller than you. However small you feel, there is always something smaller than you. You see the Chihuahua, you think there is no smaller dog than them? What about their kids though? Their kids are also dogs, and their kids are smaller. Now you're gonna tell me, what about the ants, right? But what about the ants' kids? The ants' kids are smaller. So there is always something smaller than you. Don't don't feel ashamed because you're small. You see, I'm talking this big talk. You think you think I'm tall? I'm not tall, yo. I'm not, physically, I'm not tall at all. And I'm comfortable. I come from a very warm place, the Caribbean. Right now, I'm in Russia, a fucking cold place. I've been here for 4 years. I'm an alchemist, yo. I transform shit. I'm unstoppable. I didn't run away because the environment is so different. I didn't run away because in Siberia I felt like I was literally on another planet. I didn't run away. I didn't commit suicide. I didn't feel ashamed. Of course, there were plenty of moments where I felt really like, damn, I shouldn't have come here. Damn, I'm really crazy. Damn, man, you're really crazy. You really came here, for real. But after saying it, I'm like, because I'm so crazy, I'm going to make it. Because I'm so out of the box, I'm going to make it. Because I'm so unique, I'm going to make it. And everybody is unique. It's not about me. Everybody is unique, y'all. Why don't people learn to accept, embrace their uniqueness, their unicity? Why is that so difficult? I don't understand. Let's keep it on. Yeah, harassing people who owe you money is so broke. If you needed it right back, you shouldn't have lended it out. Just gotta take the L and move on. This is someone posting it, right? There is somebody that commented, imagine someone that owes you money calling you broke. I don't know, man. Let me just move on because I'm not gonna comment on that. I am not going to comment on that. This is someone posting the quest within. Silence is the best answer to someone who doesn't understand your feelings. Ooh. I feel like some people can relate to that shit. I mean, I can't relate. So I'm gonna give it a light. Silence is the best answer to someone who doesn't understand your feelings. So when you're noticing that people doesn't really understand neither your thoughts, neither your feelings, like anything about you for real, but especially your feelings, because feelings really hurt. They hurt because you know why? Feelings are more powerful than thoughts. Thoughts are electric, feelings are magnetic. Thoughts are electric, feelings are magnetic. This is why feelings feel so heavy. You know, feelings feel so heavy and thoughts feel so fleeting. When you have a thought, for example, an idea, if you don't write it down quickly, you know, if it's a really high vibrational idea, if you don't write it down, then you're going to forget it. You are going to forget it. It's electric. It's like, you know, it's always traveling. And there is electricity out like everywhere. There is electricity in the air. There is electricity in the air. So when you have a big idea, give thanks because your brain as an antenna has the ability to not fluctuate, but your brain as an antenna has the ability to connect to a very high frequency where all these ideas are just swimming. They're just swimming. Yeah. So yeah, this is another post, y'all. Even the people who betray you are part of the master plan. God damn it. Listen, my Facebook feed, y'all, it's full of these, man. It's full of these. It's full of these, man. Like big quotes, like big stuff. Even the people who betray you are part of the master plan. This is why you don't have to, like, you don't need to judge anyone because they are also part of the master plan. When someone or people betray you, just give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks to them because they have shown you who they really are. Give thanks to the universe because they were also part of the master plan. And give thanks to yourself because you allowed yourself to be betrayed in order to learn, in order to grow. God dang it. When you feel when you are betrayed, the people that betray you or the person that betray you, it teaches you to give thanks to three things. Give thanks to him or her or them because they have shown you who they really are. This is what I'm saying. People are always real. Even the fakest of the fake, even the fakest of the fakest, they are actually real. They are real in their fakeness. So they will show you, like, sooner or later how they are. And when they show you how they are and you feel betrayed because you are real, it's like you both, like, your frequencies don't really match up. You feel me? Because he or she's fake and you are real. Your frequency, like, is incompatible. It's not compatible. So you give thanks to them because they show you on which frequency they are vibrating. They show you who they really are. They show you, like, their true self. They show you themselves without masks. Give thanks to the universe because it's part of the master plan, and give thanks to yourself because you have allowed yourself to be betrayed in order to learn, in order to grow. I know, y'all. She's so beautiful. Socrates, when the debate is lost, insults become the loser's tool. Oh my God. Oof. When the debate is lost, insults become the loser's tool. This is why when I feel like I want to insult some people, I take my phone, I make a motivational video, and by doing it, I cuss a lot. I'm not cussing on you. I'm not cussing you, my watchers, but I'm just cussing it away. I'm just cussing it away. When I feel annoyed, when I feel irritated, I just cuss it away, or I laugh it away, or I grow it away. Like, I don't know. When I say I grow it away, I grow from it. You know, ah man, no comment on this, man. No comment. No comment. Morgan Freeman. This is the next post. The most dangerous liars are those who think they are telling the truth. Oof. Damn. The whole feed is dangerous today, man. You know, someday I woke up and it's innocent, you know, it's loud and light, but today it's just today is just real, man. Today shit just real, bro. Damn. The most dangerous liars are those who think they are telling the truth. God damn it. This is why it's always important to relativize your speech. This is why it's also important to relativize your speech, and you know who have the best intuition, people that can perceive, or people that are willing to master multiple sides of the same coin, or multiple sides of the same cube, multiple sides of the same pentagon, of the same tetrahedron, of the same, literally multiple sides of infinity. It's like while I'm saying this, I am right. I am doing my, I am having a good ass, I am having the best moment of my life. I just went biking, and when I bike, I am the happiest motherfucker alive. And I came here, I'm doing a motivational video. Shit. I don't know, my life is so beautiful, y'all. I don't know. This is why I'm sharing it to y'all, because it doesn't take much to live like a beautiful life, an awesome, gorgeous life, an amazing life. It doesn't take much. You just do what you like to do, the small things you like to do. You just do it consistently, the small stuff. The small stuff. Don't feel ashamed. Don't feel little because you're not a millionaire, not a billionaire. Do you know how a billionaire feels right now? You don't know. Maybe you feel better than them. And feelings are frequencies. Feelings are the compass of frequency. So if you feel better than a billionaire, that means your frequency is higher than the billionaires. God damn it. And the true wealthy people on this planet are not the ones that have the most money, but the ones that vibrate on the highest frequency possible. These are the true wealthy individuals. Next. Ok, finally, some posting French again. Il y a deux sortes de justice. Vous avez l'avocat qui connaît bien la loi et l'avocat qui connaît bien le juge. Ooh, this one is, my goodness. It means there are two types of justice. God damn. There are two types of justice. You have the lawyer who knows the law well, and you have the lawyer who knows the judge well. I don't know why my feet is so dangerous today, man. Like shit. There are two types of justice. First, you have the advocate or the lawyer who knows the law well, who have mastered the law. And second, you have the advocate or the lawyer that knows the judge well. Anyway, man. No comment. No comment. Being around the wrong environment and the wrong people will make you forget your worth. Stay focused. Yes. This is from Meek Mill, by the way. Shout out to Meek Mill, even though maybe he's not watching. Being around the wrong environment and wrong people will make you forget your worth. I'm not gonna say you will make you forget your worth. I will slightly put it in a different way. Being in the wrong environment and around the wrong people might make you forget your worth. Stay focused. You know? So, yeah. I'm gonna share it on my feed. However bad your environment is, stay focused. And when he says stay focused, He's not talking about being focused on the environment, no, or the wrong people. He's talking about staying focused on yourself in order for you to transcend the environment. Because the higher frequency will always win. There is no democracy in the world. Spiritually, there is no democracy. When it comes to frequency, energies, there is no democracy. If my frequency is higher than yours, then you won't be able to bother me. You won't be able to do me shit. You won't be able to transform me. Actually, I will transform you for the better because my frequency is higher. And the higher your frequency actually is, the less you feel the need to bother people. The more you're focused on yourself, because you realize how many sides of you that you do not know yet. You realize how many aspects of you do not know yet. And you become more and more focused. Now you document yourself. Now when you have a thought, you write it down. Now when you have a bad thought, you write it down and you write the contrary of this thought, of this negative thought. You become your own scholar. You become your own teacher. You become the student of everything. You let everything in life teach you. Hell, you let even things teach you by their shape, the way they are. You become an absolute observer. And the ability to observe without judging is the highest state of consciousness. Most people barely, this is the next post. Most people barely know themselves. So what does it matter what they think of you? Another one. Most people barely know themselves, so what does it matter what they think of you? This is why I'm so unbothered by what people think of me, no matter who the fuck they are. I'm not bothered by what anyone think of me because I know myself. I've been learning myself for so long that I can confidently say that I know who I am. Celui qui vous met en colère, this is the next post in French. Celui qui vous met en colère vous contrôle. Ne donnez ce pouvoir à personne, surtout pas à ceux qui le font intentionnellement. I translate: the one that can anger you, the one that can make you angry, controls you. Anyone that can make you angry controls you. Do not give this power to anyone, or give this power to no one. And especially or particularly not those who do it intentionally, which means people that anger you, people that make you angry intentionally, do not give them this power, not even for 1 second. And if you notice that somebody can make you angry, that means he or she is controlling. He or she controls or is controlling you. Do not give this power to anyone, not even yourself. Don't give yourself power to anger you. Be fly. Be unbothered. The universe is unbothered. Listen, the universe, the cosmos is unbothered. It still expands. It's still expanding no matter what happens. Planets have been destroyed. Black holes have swallowed whole solar systems. You know what the universe does? It keeps expanding, y'all. It keeps growing. It's unbothered. Shit, can you just be like the universe? Because you are the universe. Can you just accept you being the universe? Can you accept the truth, even if it scares you? Can you behave accordingly like the universe? Okay, I accept that I am infinite, just like the universe, just like the cosmos, and every day of my life I behave accordingly. Can you just say that every time you feel angry, every time you feel something is bothering you? Can you just take, 10 seconds and say, just like the universe, I am unbothered. I feel unbothered. Because the universe is always expanding, just as I am always expanding. Why? Because I am the universe, and the universe is me. No matter what happens in my life, no matter how bad, my subconscious might define it, I stay unbothered. Because I am the universe, and the universe is always expanding. Damn. Shit, I love the universe, man. I love it. Like I just love everything, yo. I love everything. It's so freeing. It's so freeing. You know, it's already 45 minutes, and I feel like it's already been 15 minutes. It's so freeing. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Next post. I am not a perfect person. Yes, nobody's perfect. And being perfect is also being limited, because once you're perfect, there is no room for improvement. So don't be perfect. Never accept perfection as your state of being, because you won't be able to go beyond that. Alright, next post. I was not born to work. I was born to be one of those people you see constantly traveling and living their best life. This is truly me. This is completely me, yo. I was not born to work. I was born to be one of those people you see constantly traveling and living their life. This one you can take it in several layers or several aspects. When the author here, the author of the post, say, "I was not born to work. I was not born to work." It was not. According to me, he's not talking about. I was not born to produce things for the world or for the community that are useful. This is not what he's talking about. He's talking about I was not born to go. Actually, nota bene, disclaimer, I am not against anything that people do in order to survive, in order to put food on the table, in order to feed themselves, in order to just survive. Point blank period. I am not against anything that people do in order to survive in this ghetto planet, because we are truly living in a ghetto planet. So let me continue. According to me, he's saying that he's saying what he wants to say. What it means is I was not born to do some type of task that I do not enjoy. I was born to be one of those people you see constantly traveling and living their best life, because this is what I truly enjoy. This is what it means by that, according to me. And when I say you could take it in several aspects here, you could take it in one aspect that in one aspect you could take it that way. His work is actually traveling and living his best life. This is what his work is. And in one of my songs from my first album that I did in Siberia, in a song called Zigzag, I said in Haitian actually, I said "M'pa fè l'esprit m'travail, c'est l'esprit qui travaille moi," which means I don't make my mind. People usually say, "Get your mind to work." Here in that song, I said, "I don't get my mind to work, because my mind is my work." I don't get my mind to work. My mind is my work, which means my work on this planet, my work in this life, is to study myself, because it's so vast. It retains so many knowledge. It's so funny, like inside, like in my mind, it's so everything is just fun, everything is just beautiful, everything has a meaning, everything is yo, let's keep on, y'all. Yep, this is a very familiar post. It says, "Reading can seriously damage your ignorance." Yeah. And here the post is about reading books, but I will extend it and say reading everything. Reading people, reading energies, reading signs, reading symbols, reading colors, personalities, reactions, emotions, reading feelings, reading the weather, reading just about everything. When you learn to read, it seriously damages your ignorance. So keep damaging your ignorance, because by damaging your ignorance, you are actually building your knowledge. There is no better thing than that. There is no more beautiful thing than that. Next post. May your passport get stamped from all your favorite countries in the world. Yes. May your passport get stamped from your. Let me repeat. May your passport get stamped from all your favorite countries in the world. So get traveling, y'all. Y'all need to travel a lot. to go to your favorite countries. And I would even suggest the countries that you do not really like, you think they are not so, attractive to you, I would suggest you to go there in order for you to do some shadow work. Yeah, because everything is good. Everything has some utility at the end of the day. Next post. If money and material things make you believe you are better than others, you are the poorest person on earth. God damn it, no comment. If money and material things, and I would even say if your appearance, your physical appearance, right? Maybe okay, let me just keep it at that. If your money, material things, and your look or your appearance make you believe you are better than others, you are the poorest person alive, because these things doesn't even have true meaning. They are illusions. If you knew how illusory these things are, like you would never put or base your value, your self-value on them. Like never, like even for 1 second, for real. Next post in French. Il possédait le seul antidote contre le venin de la vieillesse. Il savait lire. Something about reading again. They say he owned, he owned the unique or the only antidote, right? Or the only remedy against the venom of old age. La vieillesse, old age, right? And there is a hiatus here, a comma, and the second part of the sentence is he knew how to read. Let me repeat the post. He possessed the only antidote against the venom of old age. He knew how to read. Get educated. Get knowledgeable. This post is from the author of the quote is Luis Sepulveda Calfucura. I hope I said it right. Get knowledgeable. You will not regret it. You will not regret it. Because the more you read, the younger you actually become. This is why I said, you see these kids, they're actually older than you. And older in the good sense. Yeah. This is a post from the actor of Iron Man. My bad, excuse me, because I don't really remember his name. I know his name, but I don't really remember it now. He said, if nobody hates you, you're doing something boring. If nobody hates you, you're actually boring. You're doing something boring, because once you do something exciting, once you do something interesting, you won't be devoid of haters. You will have a lot of haters. So haters are actually something good. We might say we have something in Spanish. This is from Epictetus in English, epithet in French. Here in Spanish is like epitecto. No dependas nunca de la admiración de los demás. No tiene ningún valor. I can't understand it, but no dependas, don't depend. No dependas nunca de la admiración de los demás. No tienen ningún valor. Don't depend on the admiration de los demás. De los demás. I kind of forget. I forget what demás means. So let me get that. De los demás, from others. I suspected it. So, do not depend on the admiration of others, because this admiration or they have no value. No dependas nunca de la admiración de los demás, no tienen ningún valor. Epicteto, let me share that. Do not depend or do not base your value on the admiration of others, because they have or their admirations have no value. He's right, because when somebody admires you, you have the value. If you didn't have that value, they wouldn't admire you. But that admiration in itself has no inherent value. Oh shoot, I got it. I was kind of like, oh, he's being too harsh here, but he's actually right. The admiration in itself is a reflection of your value. The admiration in itself doesn't have any inherent value. There is no value attached to it. Because if you disappear, then the admiration disappears as well. So truly, the admiration has no value. The admiration is attached or is connected to you, to your value, to what you represent. So when people or someone admires you, don't trip off of this admiration, because it contains no value. What contains value is actually you, and they wouldn't admire you if you didn't have any value. Damn. Thanks for Epictetus. I believe it is in English. Next post. The best project you'll ever work on is you. This is what I said. This is what we saw like in another post. The best project you'll ever work on is you. Actually, I was watching a YouTube video from one of the people that I follow. When they post a video, I just, I go on there and I listen to what they have to say, because they are really knowledgeable. They are really they do their stuff pretty much well, and I respect that. I honor that. They're doing some good stuff for humanity. And that person said, "You are the greatest thing you will ever create." And here it said the same thing. The best project you will ever work on is you. So to go back to the beginning of the video, do not kill yourself. Do not commit suicide. Do not punish yourself physically. If you have to punish yourself, then punish yourself by becoming better. Punish yourself with the remedy or the potion. Punish yourself by intaking, by swallowing the potion of growth, the potion of evolution, the potion of alchemy, the potion of self-transformation, the potion of infinite power, infinite growth, the potion of my bad, I'm gonna do better, the potion of shit, no matter how bad, no matter how wrong I was, if I'm still alive, that means there is still possibility to get things right. When I say get things, I'm talking about to get myself right, because if you're not right, nothing is going to be right. Next. I'm gonna stop this video at 1 hour. Communication isn't just about how you talk, it's about how you listen. Oh God. Communication isn't just about how you talk, it's about how you listen too. That's so true, y'all. That's so true. A lot of people, they don't listen actually, they hear. Or I could say they listen to respond. They don't listen to understand. They don't listen to empathize. They don't listen to sympathize. They don't listen to comprehend anything. They just listen to they just listen to respond, to answer, to reply, to react. They don't interact. They just react. Anyway. Another post in French. This is from Street Punchline. Se venger. This is a question. Se venger. Pourquoi? Les mauvaises personnes se détruisent toutes seules. It means to take revenge. For what? Bad people destroy themselves on their own. This is what I'm saying. If you feel like you're a good person, and I believe there is something good in every bad person. So everything, there is always possibility for the worst person to become the best person. Because listen, me, I'm vibrating on a frequency that do not have any boundaries when it comes to growth. I am never going to be that person that says something is inherently 100% bad. Or someone is inherently 100% bad. There is no such thing. There is no such thing. Even if it's one person, there is something good in something. There's some goodness in something, or there's some goodness in a person, even if it's one person. And you can take that one person and make it becomes 100%. So if you feel like, people are bothering you and you have to take revenge on them, then this is actually from the actor of the series Prison Break. Man, this guy is a legend for real. This guy is a legend. He said to take revenge or to venge yourself for what? Bad people destroy themselves on their own. Next post is actually 1 hour already. Make your mind a beautiful place to be. Yes, we're going to close the video with that. We're going to end the video with that. Make your mind a beautiful place to be. No comment. Peace.